another race coming up this weekend. It is Hit It From the Back at Thunder Valley Race Park. This only car I got to race right now. It's not fast enough to be racing True Street. It needs to be in Daily Driver. The things that keep me out of the class for Daily Driver is the hood. I need to put windshield wipers back on this car. And the fuel is the biggest thing. I'm gonna start slowly drifting that way to making this car fit the Daily Driver rules. That's my goal. But for now, I guess I'm gonna just enter True Street, bringing a knife to a gunfight, which is story of my life. This surface is blacktop and it's not the best. It's not real smooth. So that helps make it a equalizer, is having a crappier surface. I've never had this car on radials. I'm gonna have to switch it over to radials. That will be a little bit of a learning curve. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put the radials on it, wire in this two-step, and we'll probably go make some hits on a parallel road to what we're gonna be racing on this weekend. So this here tells me I need to wire the brown and white wire to the trans brake. So brown and white wire right here. Gonna run that to the trans brake, and we'll test this thing out and see if we got a two-step. Alrighty, we're gonna go in here on rev limiter. We got the burnout limiter, launch limiter. This is where we're gonna go in at. I'm gonna put at 2,000 RPM just for now, just to make sure it works. Save. And we should be good. All right, it's all wired in. I'm going to start this thing up, let it warm up a second, and I will grab the trans brake and see if the two-step works. Cool. It works. Reason I wired that in is because we got on that road last time that was pretty slick. As soon as I let off the trans brake, had instant wheel speed. It had too much RPM in the launch, so gonna drop that down, maybe even delay the nitrous just a hair, giving the tire a chance to add in that power. Now I just need to switch out the radials, probably just go over the whole car, make sure everything's good, make a couple of hits, see if we're on the right track, and go racing, and we'll give it our best shot. Alrighty, I just put a bottle in this. I got the radials on. I'm gonna start off at 20% and ramp it out for 2.2 seconds. Hopefully it hooks, hopefully we're heading the right direction. So let's go on a test drive. Well, I went on the test drive and it started making a ticking noise. Sounded like exhaust leak at first, so I was like, well, I'll push through. I dusted the tires off, not like a real burnout or anything, and it got worse. I limped it back to the shop. I'm gonna pull the valve covers off, check the rocker arms, and maybe we'll go on test drive. We'll kind of just have to see what we got going here. Well, we found the problem at least. You would think this thing had a solid roller cam in it, which it doesn't. It's hydraulic. That's frustrating. But I know everybody's saying in the comments, that's why you don't buy China stuff. That's why you don't buy China stuff. And it could just be something simple. I could have missed that one. I seriously doubt it. It's a little concerning. I'm gonna reset that valve. Probably go over all of them on that side just to be sure everything looks good. And I'm glad I caught that beforehand, because that would have sucked to show up to the race, buy into a race, and not even get to race. So glad we caught that. I don't know what that was all about, but it's fixed. It's fixed. Something we just got to keep an eye on for round two. Well, it wasn't pretty, but you gotta start somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably leave on motor for half a second to a second and then just start ramping that nitrous in super slow. Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss. I really don't know. I expected that to go a little bit better, but like I said, you gotta start somewhere. I'm gonna get my laptop out, look at the data log and see when the tires start to slip, kind of get a better idea of when to start ramping in power or taking it away. So anywho, it's getting a little bit better. I still have to pedal it, so I took even more power out. I am leaving on no nitrous this time, and 2.5 seconds it'll be at 20% and just start slowly creeping in from there. I don't know what to think. I don't know if I have enough nitrous to figure out a solid tune-up for this thing. Good morning. It is race day at Thunder Valley Raceway Park. Been testing the fire out of this thing on some slick roads the last couple days. Haven't made a lot of time videoing just because I'm trying to work on this. Try to get down a road that is slick with a radial. So two things there. Not very good at getting down a bad road, and I've switched to a whole different tire. Been a little bit of a learning curve, which is fine. I'm all about trying new things. That's why I still have a small block Chevy, because I'm all about trying new things. I got a list here. Need to fill up nitrous bottles. I need to go get some fuel. Need to tighten up my alternator bracket. That thing is just always freaking squealing. Drives me nuts. I'm gonna get to working on this. We loaded 100 pounds. As you can see, we got 100 pounds in the back of this thing, just trying to get it down a slick asphalt road. Is it the fastest? No, but I'm pretty happy with it. The fastest pass on draggy we made was a 740, which I know you're thinking, wow, how slow. Promise you, first round, a lot of those cars are probably bottom sevens. I would be surprised if any of them went sixes in the daily driver or True Street. I mean, 9 out of 10 cars knocked the tire off. Fastest pass we made, and it was a crappy pass, was a 744. I went, and that's letting off early as well. I mean, this road we're on is just around the corner from my shop. There's no way you can run a 8th mile full tilt hit. 744, letting off early, and it spun a lot of the way. Not a good hit at all. Not happy with it. The pass after that, I forgot to set the draggy. It was a clean A to B pass, felt a ton faster. What does that mean? I don't know. Does that mean it was a 690? Does it mean it was a 720? I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say what it was because I have no idea, but it felt great. It gave me a lot of confidence, so I feel really, really good whoever we draw first round. I think we have a nice clean tune-up that's going to get from A to B. I think a lot of these guys are going to swing for it. Probably haven't been out testing. We're not going to have to swing for it. I have confidence that this is go from A to B. Most times I don't feel good going in first round. This one, I don't know why. I feel pretty good, and we're in a class we don't belong in. We're going to give it our best shot. So I'm going to get to work on this, get it ready for this evening, and we will see you at the race. And by the way, I forgot to mention, that is no burnout. That's pulling up and just making a rip. No burnout, Pretty proud of that. I spray yards for a living, so for me that's good because I'm just a weekend warrior. Just thought I'd mention that. That should do it. Got enough tension on there to wear out the front bearing. Got it all loaded up. This is why you don't let people borrow your trailer, kids. I don't know if it was like that, so I just put duct tape on it. And then my brother did that. So, anywho, got loaded up, we're ready to race.
So, once you guys are on the line, again, do not try to stage or bump forward. You're set right there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chop you 3 times. The moment you're locked in, that's it. You cannot move. I'm gonna chop the other gentleman 3 times. You can start building boost the moment I start chopping, I don't care. You know, that's up to you guys. I'm gonna come up, this will be on my head, now I'm gonna hit the button. So, it's a nice, bright light. I'm sure everybody can see it. Number 7! We know it's right.
You're looking and I was like, I know his name.
Blake.
Blake.
How's it going?
Be safe.
Yeah, you too. What you got?
Number 1!
Okay. I got the black Camaro here. You should be fine.
Looks a lot more race than mine.
I should be a daily driver. On the bead lock. Yeah, I was really scared that he was going to make a good hit, and we were like, fuck.
Yeah, no, not at all.
As long as I don't do anything stupid.
You think up there, no burnout on the road you went, this road with a burnout will be comparable?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just wild, a completely cold tire.
I'm almost a little worried because it's kind of greasy up there. It's not like the
you think
sticking
it,
to the surface. Like you go and move your foot, it kind of...
Yeah, kind of like where we was last time.
Yeah. See what we got. He just made a hit in small tire, knocked the tire off. Makes me feel pretty good, but you never know. He may put a different tune-up in it. He's got more data than me on this so far. But I feel good. I think we're gonna make a solid hit, right, Brittany? Solid hit, stick around. You haven't subscribed yet? Hit that subscribe button right now. We just hit our first 1,000 subscribers and we're looking to hit 5,000 by the end of the year. So please stop what you're doing, hit the subscribe button. That would mean so much to me.
we was driving back down this way, I was like, holy fuck, look how wet the
But
track
thank
is.
God, because I have the nitrous where it'll
Reset?
it'll reset, so it was on motor for another second.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
under
most of your
control.
pass was motor. They pulled so much out, their car wouldn't even run right.
Really?
Like it hit the tire a little.
760.
Yeah.
762 at where'd it go?
80
95 mile an hour in the rain.
in the rain.
In the rain. In the rain. Rain on the
I mean, it
radio.
was legit rain. I was like, come on, fucking flag them before the shit gets wetter.
And out on the big end, it started coming down as I was shutting down. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, seeing through this was probably a motherfucker.
And then, yeah, 1960 foot.
It was perfect. I mean, it was exactly what you needed.
We got the win. It was a clean A to B tune-up. I let off the brake. When I hit second, it did get up on the tire, so I pedaled it. So therefore, it restarted the ramp. I was out of nitrous again for the first second, going into second gear. It stayed straight the whole time. It was actually raining during this hit. Once we were shutting it down on the big end, it was big drops coming down on the windshield. So that was a little sketchy. That's not one thing you want to be doing, is being out in the rain on radials, much less racing. It wasn't the fastest pass by no means. It only went as 760. Slow is fast on that surface. It's a tricky surface and hard surface to get down, but we got the win, so we'll take it. All right, going into the second round, we drew Nick Roberts. He owns the Devil's Glue Mustang. That is a small tire car racing a true street, which it is what it is. He fits the rules. Super nice guy. I talked to him before the race. Cool dude. I just knew we were outgunned. I mean, we were probably the only car with a 4L80E and no cage. So we have a little bit more of a street car. I feel we're kind of outgunned here, but we're going to give it our best shot.
I can't get consistent. That's where it's been.
Like I said, I felt we were a little outgunned on that race. I did turn it up just a hair, not a lot, just out the gate. I brought the nitrous in just a hair sooner. It was 0.7 seconds. I had the nitrous come on, which I don't think that was our problem. I just think that I should have shifted earlier. I think there was a lot of RPM going into the second with nitrous, and I should have lugged it down more versus trying to spin it up. But he was out on me. You live and learn. I didn't have anything for him anyways. It was starting to walk away from me. That car's fast. We're getting better at racing on a slicker surface. We still have a long ways to go, but it was a fun night of racing all in all. If you like this video, please go check out my channel. We have other videos like this one. On the next video, we'll be working on my S10. We just purchased some Chinese aluminum heads for it. We're gonna see how much faster it is with those cylinder heads, so you don't wanna miss that. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and we will see you on the next video.